piles of money. And I'll tell him, what I get. And he said, well, how long are you going to work my dog? I'll say 15 minutes. Well, it took me over 15 minutes to get the sheep out and her where I wanted her. Most people don't realize that's 15 minutes, not 15 minutes that I'm getting ready to do now. If you don't teach its manners back here, then you can't do nothing when you get out here. And the same thing putting the sheep up, it might take me a half an hour to put the dog and the sheep back the way I want them, back to where they belong. So I might have an hour, I might have 2 hours, I don't know. But doing what I'm going to do now is training the dog, but they don't realize this is training back here also. Because the dog can't stand over about 15 minutes of it. They're black to start with, they're full of a lot of heat, they're tensed up. Watch her when she comes up. See, all her muscles just push her up now. And I'm going to ask her to go backwards to what she wants to do. She's going to want to go that way. I'm going to ask her to go this way. There, lie down. Now see, I cheated just a little bit by putting pressure on that side of her by stepping up. Out. Away. Away. There. Away to me. Now see how she's down in the front? Away. Lie down. Come by. Come by. There. There means she's going further enough. I don't want to go any further. Lie down. Away to me. Lie down. Now, I know, well, you don't know anything positive. I know most of you don't know the difference in my whistles I had on the other two dogs. She's got a different whistle on her, so I can work all three of them together. The problem with the fourth dog is it's not the dog, it's the handler. He can't keep all his whistles straight. But when you get out there, but I can confuse most dogs if you don't know my whistles, so you don't know whether I'm doing right or wrong until I tell them what you tell you what you know. Now I'm going to ask her to go to her right. I'm going to ask her to go to the left. Disqualified on the field, they'll say thank you and you just walk off. I mean, that's it. It grabs the nose or the hop back here, but 90% of the time you can get away with a nose bite. And what it is, that sheep has turned around and challenged the dog, and she can bite the nose, but she better not bite anyplace else, because they're going to say thank you and you walk off the field with your feelings hurt. Any questions I can help anybody with? Yep, I'm going to send her around. She wants to go to the right because that's where she's lined up. I'm going to send her to the left just to get her working. And she's getting trained right now too. Yep. Right there wants to challenge her right now.
How old are their ages? How long is it?
How long will they live?
Yeah.
They're like you and I, all got different genes into them, 12 to 15, 16 years, something like that. I got one at home at 15 right now. He's retired. He watched me work in the garden yesterday. He watched me do this and he watched me do, but he was with me all day. And that's what he needs right now is just good companionship. Bud has won a lot. He didn't win a lot of trials for me, but he placed high up in the top 10% most of the time. I don't know if all y'all were here and seen me do a shed a while ago. He would not shed much. I could get a hole that you could drive a car through, and he wouldn't come through and take control. That's 10 points right there to his rubber. So, but he is a tremendous driving dog. You know, when I was driving a while ago, I'll show you a drive in case you didn't. That's what you call driving when they're driving away from you and a pet you go, wait a minute. And that's their natural instinct is to bring them to you. Watch her move from side to side to keep them coming.